just pressure wash the sway bar and the subframe for the Mini. I'm gonna let it air dry for a little bit. I'm gonna spray it down with some brake clean, make sure it's clean and dry. Then I'm going to hit it with the wire wheel and prime. I've got some rust inhibitor to put around the rusty spots. And then I will go ahead and repaint the entire thing. I think I'm gonna put it up here on the barrel and paint it. I had to switch tips because the bushings on the sway bar left a whole bunch of nasty rubber stuff. So I got that off. I got new bushings on the way. Still haven't arrived yet. But I'll wire wheel and smooth this out as well before I put the new bushings on. Anyway, so that's it. Let's let that dry. Okay, I'm gonna wire wheel. Excuse the wind. It's really windy here, but I'm gonna wire wheel this sway bar and also the subframe. I'm gonna wear these goggles because I don't want any of the particles from the wire wheel to pop up and hit me in the eye. Safety first or second, third, whatever. But anyway, I'm gonna wire wheel this. I've already pressure washed it, sprayed it down with a little bit of brake clean to get any hard grease or anything off. And yeah, so now it's just wire wheeling. Need to be adjusted a little bit. Okay, now I'm just gonna spray. I cleaned it off, wiped it down, good enough. I'm gonna spray some rust barrier by Duplicolor. It's black or flat black, but I can paint over it. So it's really windy out here, so but it's gonna get it. It'll be all right. Oh, hey, how you doing? Okay. Okay, everybody. I just want to follow up on this subframe. It's been a few days because one, we had the long Memorial Day weekend. I hope everyone had a safe weekend. And two, I was out of town. I didn't work on it today because it's been raining off and on all day today. But I just wanted to show you the progress of cleaning it up. I painted it. I cleaned it up. I got all of the rust off of it. It's nice and shiny black. Stripped it all down. You can remember, I don't know if you remember, all of this was rusted. I wire wheeled it, put some rust inhibitor on it, and painted it up. Also, here, now this is nothing fancy. It's not an aftermarket sway bar. However, it's the regular sway bar that was on in the car already. I just painted it red just to give it a little bit of a little oomph to it. But it's not like an extra heavy duty or extra fancy one. It's just painted red. Anyway, I just wanted to finish that off because I know I didn't finish the video. I just kind of showed when I was working on this. So the next step is actually to, I'm going to do a little preparations on the electric motor for the power steering. I'm going to go ahead on and change both hoses and a new reservoir for the power steering. So that the only thing left would be the one long hose. I'm going to see if that's available. It's not leaking or anything, so I'll probably just clean that up. But the two hoses that are the primary leaking source of this power steering unit on these minis, I'll replace those hoses and the reservoir. I have it in stock already. I had been waiting on two parts, which were the Power Flex bushings for the roll bar. I have it, or the anti-roll bar, however you want to say it. The Power Flex bushings, they came in Friday before we left town. And I also got a new Power Flex sticker from my toolbox. So I'm going to start putting all of this back together. I think tomorrow and the next day we'll have a couple of good days with low rain chances. I also have all of the parts for the inside of the transmission. So tomorrow's video, I'm going to start by supporting the engine and go ahead and drop the transmission out, clean that up, replace the rear main seal, and then the two bushings, the fork release, the release fork, and the tube, the release bearing tube that are the four things that should be replaced inside the transmission. That'll be for the next video. That'll be part 3, and then I'll start reassembly of the entire car. I only did this because this right here, all of the painting and all the good stuff here, because like I said, this car was a Minnesota car. The orange car is an East Coast car. I'll look at it, what it looks like underneath, and if I have to go to this extreme, when I change that on the orange car, then I'll do it. But yeah, I ordered 2 of the torque tubes of the throwout bearing tubes, 2 sets of the bushings, and 2 sets of the forks. So because I know I was going to do that one anyway, so I have those already in stock. And if I remember right, the bushings were already done on that car, on the orange car. They just weren't done on this car, and like I said, it wouldn't have passed inspection. So, okay. Anyway, so it came out good. I'm happy with it. I'm pleased with the way it turned out, and I'm gonna get it under the car and within the next 2 days, I hope. All right, I'm closing this one out. Thank y'all for watching, and even with all of this extra work, have fun with your minis. I do.